Today, I'm going to show you how to create an abstract fluid gradient background in Gimp step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. This is a super useful technique for making modern wallpapers, YouTube thumbnails, social media graphics, website headers, and all kinds of creative designs. And the best part is, once you learn the basic process, you can make endless variations with different colors and moods. If you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy Gimp tutorials. Let's jump in. First, open Gimp and create a new canvas by going to File, then New. For a clean wallpaper style design, set your dimensions to 1920 by 1080 pixels, then click OK. If you want a square design for Instagram or a different size for your project, you can absolutely adjust the canvas to whatever works best for you. The important thing is just starting with a fresh document that gives you enough space to build the background. Now select the Bucket Fill tool by pressing Shift and B on your keyboard. Pick a base color from the color palette. This will act as the starting tone behind your fluid gradient effect, so choose something that fits the style you want. For example, a dark navy background can make bright neon colors pop, while a soft pastel base can create a smoother, dreamy look. Once you've chosen your color, click anywhere on the canvas to fill the entire background. Next, we're going to add the colorful shapes that will become the heart of the design. Create a new transparent layer by clicking the Create a New Layer icon at the bottom of the Layers panel. Rename this layer to Colors so everything stays organized. Keeping your colors on a separate layer is really important because it gives you more control later if you want to adjust, blur, or redo parts of the design without affecting the background. Now choose the Paintbrush tool by pressing P. In the brush settings, pick a large, soft brush. Soft brushes are ideal here because they help create that smooth, flowing look once everything is blurred and warped. Then choose 3 to 5 vibrant colors that contrast nicely with each other. You can go with bold combinations like purple, pink, blue, and orange, or more subtle combinations if you want a calmer aesthetic. Start painting random blobs, thick curved strokes, and organic patches across the canvas. Don't worry about making it perfect. In fact, the less precise it looks right now, the better the final result usually becomes. Try to leave some of the base background visible in between the painted areas so the image has depth and breathing room. That empty space helps the gradients blend more naturally later on. Once you've added your color shapes, the next step is to smooth them out. Make sure the Colors layer is still selected, then go to Filters, Blur, and Gaussian Blur. This is where the hard edges disappear and the design begins to transform into a soft, abstract gradient. Increase both size X and size Y significantly. Depending on your canvas size, a range somewhere between 150 and 300 pixels often works really well. If your image is larger, you may need even more blur to fully blend the colors together. After applying the blur, you should start seeing the colors melt into each other with soft transitions. The design may already look beautiful at this point, but we can take it even further by adding a warp effect. Select the Warp Transform tool by pressing W. In the Tool Options panel, set the behavior to Move Pixels. Then increase the brush size so it affects larger sections of the image at once. This tool is what gives the background that liquid, swirling, fluid motion. Click and drag across the canvas in circular motions, wavy lines, or gentle S-shaped patterns. As you move the brush, the colors will shift and twist together like liquid silk. The idea here is to create movement without making the image look too chaotic. A few broad, confident swirls can make the composition feel much more dynamic and artistic. If you want a stronger vortex or spiral effect, you can also change the tool behavior to swirl clockwise or swirl counterclockwise. Then click and hold in one area to build a beautiful rotating center. This is great if you want a more energetic or futuristic look. You can experiment a bit here because every drag creates a slightly different abstract result. That's what makes this technique so fun. No two backgrounds ever turn out exactly the same. When you're happy with the swirling effect, press Enter to apply and finalize the warp transformation. At this stage, your abstract fluid gradient background should already look polished, colorful, and very modern. But there's one final step that can really make it stand out. Go to Colors, then Curves, or alternatively, Colors and Levels. This is where you can fine-tune the brightness, contrast, and overall punch of the image. If the colors look a little flat, boosting contrast can help them stand out more. If the image feels too dark, adjust the curves to lift the highlights. You can also use this step to make the colors glow more and create a richer, more vibrant finish. Take a moment to experiment with the settings until the background looks exactly how you want it. Sometimes a small adjustment makes a huge difference. If your goal is a softer and more dreamy look, keep the contrast gentle. If you want a bold and high-energy design, push the colors harder so they really pop. And that's it. You've now created a beautiful, abstract fluid gradient background in Gimp from scratch. You can use this technique for wallpapers, banners, thumbnails, posters, or any creative project that needs a smooth, modern background. The more you practice, the easier it gets to customize the colors, blur amount, and warp style to match your own design ideas. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next GIMP tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.